Hello, I'm Kris from the FPL Dude and welcome back to another Euro 2020 fantasy video for the 2021 season. In today's video we'll be building that best predicted team now for Matchday 2, so this is a perfect video for any one of you using that limitless chip now for this particular matchday. But even if you're not using that limitless chip, you could watch this video because I'm going to discuss about tons of players to target and about tons of fixtures to target as well. If you're new around here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and without further ado, let's begin building that team. To be able to build that best predicted team now, guys, I will need to take a look at those upcoming fixtures. Round 2 will start on 16/6, that's 16 June at 3 o'clock. The first fixture is Finland against Russia. I believe that this is very unpredictable fixture to target. I don't know which of these teams is going to win. I don't think that both of them have very good potential to keep it clean, but as well as when it comes to scoring goals, we don't know which of their players is going to be involved in that goal. So this match could potentially end up 1-0, 1-1-0, 1 or something similar to that. So this is going to be a fixture that I am going to skip. As for Turkey against Wales, now I really wanted to go for Turkey players as they did play very good on those World Cup qualification a couple of months ago. They even managed to beat Netherlands 4-2. But what I saw from Turkey yesterday when they played against Italy, or the day before it was, I believe that Turkey are actually not as strong as they seemed previously, or perhaps Italy is just as good as they seem to be right now. But Wales are very tough opponents, guys, so I'm not sure what is going to happen in this fixture as well. I predicted that both teams could potentially score goals, so I do not want to go for their defenders. And which of the players is going to score a goal is a bit too unpredictable. The next fixture is Italy against Switzerland. I believe that Italy has very good potential to win this fixture. And I'm going to go for 3 of their players because they play very early as well, guys. They play on the game day 1 of match day 2, so you will potentially be able to swap them out easily to some other players playing later days. So the first player that I'm going to bring in is going to be Insigne. He has been having very good season. He's been playing very good for Italy as well. I watched him play against Turkey as well. He was very eccentric. He had tons of flair in him, so he was looking dangerous every time he had the ball. So guys, Insigne is a very good player to go for. The next player that I'm going to bring in from this team, it is Spinazzola. Previously I mentioned that I would prefer go for Florenzi instead of Spinazzola, as I was unsure if Spinazzola was going to be their number 1 starter, as they have Emerson in that similar position as well. But I do believe now, I'm pretty much more sure that Spinazzola is going to be the player that is going to be a starter. I've watched tons of him play for AS Roma this season. He has been very good attacking minded fullback as well, so we could potentially even expect some attacking return, but as well as some clean sheet potential in this one. As for the last player that I'm going to bring in from this Italy team is Donnarumma. He's selected by 30% of the community. He costs 5.5 million. I believe that he's very good. Millions. I believe that he's very good goalkeeper to own because Italy are having fantastic defensive form lately, and Donnarumma is a very good goalkeeper. And if they don't do good, I can just sub them out to somebody else, as I already mentioned earlier, as they play very early. The next fixture to target is going to be Ukraine against Macedonia. I believe that Ukraine has very good potential to win in this one, so I'm going to go for 2 of their players. The first one is going to be on a Ukraine midfielder. I'm just going to find him right here as Malinkovsky is the guy. He has been playing very good this season. He costs 7 million. I believe that he has very good potential to do good, mainly because they do play against Macedonia in Matchday 2, and Macedonia has qualified for this type of tournament for the first time ever. So Malinkovsky, I think that Malinkovsky's experience is going to be able to benefit here, and that he is about to do good. The next one is going to be Zinchenko. He costs 5.5 million. Now you do not want to spend 5.5 million on a Ukrainian defender, but in this case they play against Macedonia, so I believe that Zinchenko could potentially do very good. The next fixture that I'm going to target is Denmark and Belgium. I believe that both teams have very good potential to score a goal in this one, so going for their defenders would not benefit that good, I believe. And Denmark and Belgium is very tough fixture to go for, as Denmark is having a fantastic form lately and Belgium are just a very strong and tough team to beat. So this is actually going to be a fixture that I am planning on skipping. The next fixture to target, I believe, is Netherlands against Austria. I believe the Netherlands has that firepower to beat them. They have that firepower because they do have one player that I like a lot, and that is the Pi. He costs 10 millions. He's selected by 25% of the community as well. So when we take a look at the pace form as well, he has been playing very good this season, and he has been playing even very good for Netherlands. This is the main reason I want to bring in him to my team, and I'm not going to go for any other Netherlands players. I believe that this fixture might be the toughest for them in this group. Austria are very tough opponents, and they might just surprise in this one. The next fixture that I'm going to target is Sweden against Slovakia. I trust in Sweden defense, guys, so I'm going to go for one Swedish defender, goalkeeper that is, and that is Olsen. He costs 5 millions, and he's not playing same day as Donnarumma. So if Donnarumma does not do well, then I have Olsen to be his backup. But I'm not sure if I will even have the need or to use Olsen in that one. But just because we're using the limitless chip, you do not have any budget. You do not have any budget to think about. It's unlimited, and you can just go and bring in whoever you feel for, no matter the price. The next team that I'm going to target is Croatia against Czech Republic. You could potentially go and target few Croatian strikers, Vlasic, Modric, Perisic. All of these players have good potential to do good, but it's 3 players. I'm not sure which of them is going to do good, so I'm going to go for one of their defenders, and that is Barisic. I believe that Barisic has been having fantastic season himself. He has been involved in tons of goals, playing even as a midfielder for his team, so I believe that 4.5 millions could potentially be an underpriced value for Barisic, especially for this particular match day when they play against Czech Republic. That seem to be the easiest opponents they have in their group. The other one is England and Scotland. So when it comes to England and Scotland, now I believe that England has that firepower to actually beat Scotland, but I'm afraid that England might just not be able to keep it clean. So I will go for 2 of their strikers. The first one is Kane. Kane has had fantastic season for Tottenham this year. He has been a fantastic player for a couple of years now. He even plays excellently well for England, and England are playing against Scotland that are not having that good of a defense. And the next player that I'm going to bring in from this team is Jaden Sancho, because I do have that unlimited budget, so I can bring in him even though he costs 9.5 millions. Now guys, if you are unsure that he is going to start, don't bring him into your team. You could potentially even go for Mount. He's an excellent player to go for, as I do believe that he's selected by 31% of the community, so he is a very safe pick to go for. But if you do not want to go for Mount, you could potentially then even go for Foden. But I'm going to go for Sancho, as I do believe that he is going to play. Him and Kane are going to work out something like Son and Kane have worked out for Tottenham this season, and both of them had a magic going around for the whole season. Both of them did absolutely very good. I believe that if Southgate tries to play something like that, it could potentially work out very good. This is the main reason I go for Sancho, but I'm not sure how Southgate is going to line up his team. So keep a close eye on the matchday 1 now, keep a close eye on what the press is saying, what Southgate is saying on his press conferences, and then decide what English midfielder to go for. I just have Sancho, as I do believe that he is going to be the one to start in that one. The next team to target are going to be France. They play against Hungary away in matchday 2. I'm going to target 2 of their players. The first one is Mbappe, costs 12 millions, but I don't care. He's selected by 34% of the community right now. I believe that he might even be selected by more by then. because they are playing against Hungary, and I believe that he might be even the best captaincy option for that match, and you will be able to own him in your team. And the next player that I'm going to bring in from that team is Pavard, 6 million, selected by 6% right now. He's their defender. I believe that he's a fullback that might just deliver some attacking return, and he does have very good clean sheet potential, mainly because they do play against Hungary away. So for the next team to target now, or the last fixture to take a look at, the next one is Portugal against Germany, guys. This is very tricky fixture. I believe that Portugal should potentially be able to beat Germany, but Germany does have very good team as well. So I believe that both teams have pretty low clean sheet potential, but as well as pretty low attacking return potential. I believe that this game is going to end up like 1-0, 2-1, 1-1, 0-0, something like that. And the only player that I was going to select from this fixture, it was going to be Ronaldo, as I do believe that he has increased attacking potential because he's on penalties and he's on the free kicks as well. But I do not have place for him in this best predicted team, as I already go for Depay, Kane and Mbappe, so this is going to be a fixture to skip as well. The last one is Spain against Poland. I do believe that I'm going to go for 3 of the Spanish players. I will first of all go for Olmo, and I'm going to explain their tactics a bit very soon, and the second one is Torres. So guys, for every one of you that watch Turkey against Italy, watch how Italy play. They have Insigne on the left, they have Berardi on the right, or potentially Chiesa. But Spain are playing similar playing style to them as well. They have one striker as the other had, and they do have 2 wingers. On the left side it's Dani Olmo, and on the right side they do have Ferran Torres. So I believe that Spain are going to push very high, they are going to press. They do have Ferran Torres on the one side, they do have Dani Olmo on the other side. They will even have Morata, I believe, as their number 1 striker. So they are going to look very dangerous, and I don't think that Polish defense is good enough to be able to stop them, as the Turkish defense was not good enough to stop Italian strikers. And as Spain plays that similar playing style, I believe that Spain is actually going to be able to do very good in this one and actually be able to score more than 1 goal. And as for the last player that I'm going to bring in from this team, it's Alba, Jordi Alba, 6 million, selected by 12%. He does seem to be a bit of a safe pick for the last pick. Now, if you do not want to go for Alba, look at this, Portugal plays against Germany. You could potentially even go for Cancelo. So guys, let me know down in the comment section which of these 2 players would you like to bring in to your team for this Matchday 2. Would it be Jordi Alba or would that be Cancelo? Which of them do you believe is going to do better? Cancelo is playing against Germany and Jordi Alba plays against Poland. Guys, if you thought this video was of any help, if you like this team, please do give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if that is something you have not done already. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.